Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTaker. In this one I'm going to talk about the iQOO 9 device review after using long term more than 300 days of usage. Yes friends, it's been 300 days of using the iQOO 9 device and recently I'm getting so many comments on this topic as well. So is it worth to buy this device or not? And it is the main reason why I'm getting so many comments, because there's a deal going on in the Amazon website, so there will be close to 10,000 rupees discount on the iQOO 9 device. So that's the reason a lot of users are actually willing to buy this iQOO 9 device. So in case if you're one of them, so make sure to watch my playlist videos on the iQOO 9, so where I did upload plenty of videos regarding the iQOO 9 device. So try to scroll down the playlist and try to check the iQOO 9 device regarding the complete playlist videos, and there you can actually find A to Z videos about this device. And in this video I'm going to discuss about all the aspects of long-term usage, like performance, display, camera, battery charging, connectivity, build quality, price, and is it worth to buy or not. All of these aspects I'll try to discuss in this video. And one more quick note, recently I did purchase the iQOO Neo 7 as well. So iQOO Neo 7, which has got the Dimensity 8200 processor, so make sure to check out the videos on this device as well. So now let's get back to the iQOO 9 device. First thing, let's discuss about the performance thing. So regarding the performance, the iQOO 9, which has got the Snapdragon 888 Plus processor. So for this, the benchmark scores are really top notch in this processor. No issues with the benchmark scores. The Geek benchmark and the CPU throttling test, everything gonna be perfectly fine. Even after the Android 13 update, I didn't have any kind of issues regarding the performance wise in the iQOO 9 device. So most of the iQOO smartphones, they are pretty good regarding the performance. That's what they do actually maintain every time. So no throttling will be there, and the performance will be maintaining constant without any kind of issues. There might be some software related issues, but not the performance. So maybe because of some software updates, sometimes the performance may impact, but that will be fixed with a couple of software updates. And overall, the Battlegrounds mobile game and the PUBG mobile, you can play at 90 fps without any kind of issues. So performance wise, it's pretty good and decent enough, and you do get a lot of gaming options, for example 4D vibrations, and you do also get the Monster touch response as well. That's also present, which is the pressure sense 2 buttons. So for example, if you try to press and hold left and right, you can actually open the game space. So that's called the Monster touch buttons, which is also available in this iQOO 9 device. So all the performance wise, it's pretty good, and most of the applications and games are runs pretty good, and opening and closing speeds, no issues. RAM management also really pretty good. So performance wise, really excellent. Next thing is about the display. So display is another thing which I did like. The main reason is because of the small bezels. Try to look at the bezels. So this is one of the premium kind of experience you do get if you try to use the iQOO 9 device. The moment you start notice the display will make you feel like you're using the premium phone. That's what my first impressions are when I'm trying to use the iQOO 9 device. And this phone has got the 120Hz refresh rate, so that should not be any kind of issues with that. And there are a couple of visual enhancement options as also to increase the colors, and HDR10 is supported. HDR10 is also supported in the Amazon Prime and Netflix, so no issues with that. So display wise, it's really good, and the brightness and outdoor visibility are also pretty good. No issues with the display. So display is another area where I don't have any kind of much complaints on this iQOO 9 smartphone. So next thing is the camera. So camera also, friends, the most of the premium range mobile phones from the iQOO, they do maintain one thing pretty good, which is the stabilization. The video recording stabilization is also pretty excellent, and this phone has got the gimbal stabilization. This iQOO 9 device, that's slightly advantage when you compare with the other smartphones. So gimbal stabilization is also present in this device. And video recording wise, you can actually record up to 4K 30 fps and 60 fps also, as you can see. And wide angle lens, let me to select, you cannot use with the 4K, and 4K 24 fps is also present, that's also available. And 1080 24 fps, 30 fps and 60. So wide angle lens you can only use with the 1080 30 fps. That's something you should know about the wide angle lens, but most of the time the image stabilization is really helpful in this device. So no issue with the stabilization, and low light photography is also pretty good in this device. And I did upload a lot of videos on the camera part, so make sure to check out the playlist which I uploaded a couple of months back. So only then you will be able to find the videos on the camera. So next thing is about the battery and the charging speed. The battery backup I am getting anywhere close to 5.5 hours to 6 hours of time. That's because slightly less battery backup which the iQOO 9 has got, but the charging speed is always close to 25 minutes and 20 minutes of time. Even after latest Android 13 update, still the phone was able to charge within that time frame. So no issues with the 120 watts charging. So for this price, you are getting really very good deal with the charging. But the battery backup seems to be kind of 6 hours of screen on time. That's what figure I can actually get in this iQOO 9 device. Next thing is about the build quality wise. So build connectivity wise also it's pretty good with the Wi-Fi 6. So 5G bands also supported. So no issues with the 5G and no issues with the Wi-Fi also. So no problem with the 4G plus carrier aggregation also. So connectivity wise also pretty good, no issues and nothing much to talk about. And build quality wise, so dual speaker setup which is also present, and haptic feedback is also decent enough, not having any kind of issues with haptic feedback. And as I said, the build quality, there is one difference which is a monster touch buttons is also present in this iQOO 9 device. So which is a pressure sensitive triggers that's also present in this iQOO 9, where you can set for different games also. And the device also feels pretty compact, I mean very small when compared with other iQOO smartphones, because usually the iQOO phones will be slightly kind of big in this kind of range. For example, iQOO Neo 6 or maybe iQOO 7 and iQOO 9 SE, you can see the difference between those both phones and the iQOO 9 device. That's because the bezels are really very slim in the iQOO 9. So you're gonna experience some of these things like premium build quality in this iQOO 9 device. And heating issues, I did not have any kind of heating issues in this device. So next thing about the software updates, the phone released with the Android 12 and right now I am running the Android 13 and the phone gonna get the Android 14. So that will be the last update in this iQOO 9 device regarding the software wise. So RAM expansion, it was kind of close to 4 GB of RAM expansion you can actually do in this iQOO 9 smartphone. So overall friends, this is the quick review about this iQOO 9 device. So right now if you ask me is it worth to buy this iQOO 9 device or not, I would say like there are a couple of reasons, like the software updates. Android 14 will be the last if you are trying to plan to buy it right now, because the phone released with Android 12. That's the one thing. Apart from that, I didn't notice any kind of huge problems, drawbacks. Maybe the battery part, because the battery backup you may not experience like other 5000 mAh mobile phones, how they are getting, you may not be able to experience in this device. So these are the few things you should remember before you actually buy the iQOO 9 device. But overall, in my long-term review, I'm completely happy with few things, which is the charging speed, and I'm happy with the build quality in this device. I'm like truly happy because I do feel the premium experience while using this device because of slim bezels and very good display panel which the iQOO 9 has got. So that's something you should know about the display panel, also OLED panel. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching this my complete review after using more than 300 days of iQOO 9 device. Until then, signing off friends, thank you for watching and stay tuned for more videos, and bye.